All right, welcome to the gardens of Oasis. Looks pretty awesome.
They look like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, so
they do.
Appropriate for a rock.
Sense. That's right.
The inspiration is quite clear.
Yeah. All right, well, we will see who takes the early lead. BK Stars, actually both teams may be running the pharmacy right out of the gate here. And perhaps a triple DPS comp from BK Stars. You know, we've seen a little bit of triple DPS here and there in different situations in the league and around the world this season. But not a lot of it from BK Stars just yet.
Well, I like this because they were talking in the these teams were talking in the interview about the strength of the dive, and this composition that BK Stars is running really only leaves the Lucio. So 3 members go onto the back line. Bernard and Prove will be up in the air, and so where is this Tracer going to go? If she can't kill the Lucio from MVP Infinity, it becomes very difficult.
That'll be Farah versus Farah. Easy Bro over at MVP Infinity, though, helping out Breck get the first kill of the match. Looking good for MVP Infinity so far. Yep, that's pretty good. And Easy Bro does eventually go down, though. Burner fighting back here. It's quite the brawl early on. 2 kills on both sides. The point about to unlock now as we go on board with Bunny on his famous Tracer pick.
Yeah, MVP Infinity is going to get there in order to contest, though, and since they had the earlier deaths, they're actually going to have a man advantage here very briefly, so sometimes on these points, those early kills don't mean a lot.
Yeah. Burner's still grabbing a couple of them, and MVP probably will be able to claim the point first. They're so close. A lot of members of BK Stars on there, though. They might be able to turn this one around.
Yeah, they definitely are going to turn this one around as we see Alarm here just lasering the D.Va with the Tesla cannon, and eventually going to get there. That's why some of these early kills don't mean much. While the control point is still unlocking, yeah, you can win those fights, but there's no chance to actually get capture the points. So even though they won the initial battle, the later deaths allowed BK Stars to really just come back and take the point.
You notice when both teams are running Pharmacy or even just the Pharah, it gets really messy early on because teams just don't seem to quite know how far forward to go. Carpe taking out one back with some help from Burner. Burner going for more. Winston's man. Everybody's in the air this match. Definitely using the 3D, the 3-dimensionality of Overwatch's FPS. So far, though, BK Stars still camping on the point. Up to about 26 control percent right now.
Yeah, a lot of the members of BK Stars getting quite low. Carpe finally going to fall right before he's going to get his Dragon Blade. No big ultimates coming out yet, but there's the sound barrier.
Yeah, Bunny's got the Pulse Bomb, too. Gets the kill onto Breck. Nice start for BK Stars in this one. And Bunny just cleaning up. There's a barrage from Burner just to try to secure the point. It looks like BK Stars is going to hold on to it.
Yeah, absolutely they are. Easy Bro comes in. He's actually going to... They're changing, looks like. Well, we're going to see the Pharah use that ultimate pretty early on. And they do have a self-destruct, but a lot of ultimates there. BK Stars holding on to quite a few. Yeah. Carpe going to wait here, look for an opportunity on that high ground to use the Dragon Blade and drop down.
Well, both Mercies have their reses up, too. So this next fight could get a little bit insane. As Carpe tries to poke a bit. Going down. Oh, he finds a Mercy in the back. Wow, Sylph. What's going on there, man? Was he AFK? He just didn't react at first.
He's trying to maybe talk to his team or type right there.
Maybe.
Get some information on cooldowns perhaps into the chat. A little bit confusing, but no need there. Carpe going to hold on to that Dragon Blade, which is smart because they got that initial pick onto the support.
Yeah, well, that's just kind of tragic for MVP Infinity. That push not even getting started.
And I'm seeing a lot of Pharah increasingly on Oasis as teams really do use the verticality present in this map. And BK Stars doing a great job of playing onto that high ground, and we haven't really seen a convincing ability from MVP Infinity to retake.
Oh, why not helps MVP Infinity dislodge BK Stars from that high ground above the point, trying to go after the Lucio. There's a Pulse Bomb, but he does pick up the kill onto Sylph, which is big because that res has still not been used. Carpe has a Dragon Blade out. Now to avoid the self-destruct, it does kill Prove. Both Mercies going down. Prove does get the ult off before he dies, though.
Yeah, this probably will flip the point eventually just because Sylph is still alive with the ultimate.
I mean, Burner's getting a lot of stuff done here. That's a lot of damage. Alarm, too, so they're going to hold on to it. BK Stars claims Gardens.
Yeah, Sylph couldn't get there in time to actually get the big res off, so pretty convincing victory there from BK Stars to start things off.
All right, well, coming in with the triple DPS single tank. And it worked out pretty well, didn't it?
Yeah, we haven't seen a team play Oasis quite like that before.
Yeah.
Really utilizing that high ground with the Genji to get up top. And it's very hard to contest that because you're constantly getting DPS from the high ground when you try and go in. And Burner's really showing up on that Pharah.
It's really disorienting to play against something like that too, because yeah, you have the damage coming from above, and then you have two very mobile DPS, Genji and Tracer, harassing your flanks. So it's hard to focus anybody down because you're kind of getting hit from all sides the whole time.
Yeah, we're going to see a pretty big adaptation here. Here comes the McCree from One Fact, trying to shoot that far out of the sky, and maybe running for some tankiness too, attempting to get some hooks on targets that are diving that back line. So a lot of stopping power here against the Tracer between the Roadhog and the McCree.
Oh, Bunny looking for some kills in the back lines there, backing away. They did get the kill into Alarm early on. MVP drawing first blood anyway. And Easy Bro, on a point like University too, Roadhog can be pretty good against Unfair as well. You have more opportunities to get the grabs, more opportunities to land the right clicks. Bunny landing the pulse bomb but not getting any kills with it. Gets woken up right away though after getting hit with the sleep dart, makes it out. Has to avoid Easy Bro though, ooh, and that's tough to do sometimes. That Roadhog does a lot of damage.
Yeah, they have been winning these battles, but they had to get dragged off the point, so going to have to retake this right now.
Yep, that's right.
That should be successful. It looks like this compositional switch, a much better answer to what BK Stars was throwing at them, but Carpe getting dangerously close to a Dragon Blade. He gets the ultimate right as he goes down. One ult available now, and BK Stars is going to switch over to the Reinhardt.
They should. The comp they were running, this is going to be the hardest point to do something like that on.
Yes.
And MVP Infinity also responded really well, so yeah.
I really much prefer MVP Infinity's composition on this point. We see the value of a Reinhardt, a Roadhog, a Zarya, because most people are going to be filtering through this choke at the front, and crowd control is at a premium.
Oh, there's a barrage coming in. Can anyone stop Burner? Not so much. Why not? Does go down. Sound barrier not protecting MVP Infinity as much as they kind of hoped it would. Easy Bro now has a nano boost, looking for some kills himself. He can maybe get Bunny. Bunny's so elusive. MVP Infinity still has a point for the moment, but BK Stars trying to flip it. Burner finally gets a kill into Easy Bro, and it looks like they might be able to grab it. Yeah, they will.
Early kill onto Why Not there, and MVP Infinity, they had the whole hog up, but no other crowd control to start to trickle in. Carpe going to pull off a pretty nice, well, he's actually going to switch to McCree right now.
There we go.
So big changes incoming. He has been picked off in the back line. One Fact now on the Soldier 76.
Interesting. All right. MVP Infinity going for a little bit more sustain as they push forward. The healing from Soldier. Bunny waiting for a chance to use that Pulse Bomb. May find it here onto Breck. Yeah, that's a nice kill for BK Stars to start things off with. And they're going to follow that up with a pretty nice point defense here.
Well,
Burner needed to watch out for Sylph there.
This is a very different kind of BK Stars. We look at them from the last season, and Bernard on his Zarya play is what impressed us, but coming in on the Pharah, he's winning the battle out of the skies right now, and they're triple DPS. They said they had the better DPS, and they seem to be winning that war so far.
You know, I gotta say, out of the matches we've seen from BK Stars this season, this is the first one where I feel like I'm watching a BK Stars team that's better than the first season's BK Stars.
Yeah, absolutely.
First time.
Yeah, MVP Infinity really struggling on that as well. Burner going to go forward with the barrage during the sound barrier.
Nearly two, but getting Sylph was a big pickup there. Carpe responds with a Deadeye onto One Fact, and BK Stars looks pretty unassailable on the point right now.
Yeah, they're going to really dominate this best of three here on Control, and Why Not just can't stay alive, constantly harassed with his barriers down. His barriers have not really been there at the right time throughout this map so far, and it is coming down to the last few percentage points. MVP Infinity does have ults, though, a pretty sizable ult advantage.
They've got a good chance to flip it. You know, we questioned BK Stars and they said their DPS were going to be better, but so far so good. You got to finish it up, though. Why Not coming in? There's a Graviton Surge. See what else he can get from it. Looks like MVP Infinity putting those ults to good use. They've got the sound barrier as well. Still waiting to use that nano boost. They're going to flip it before they need to.
I don't think they actually needed to commit to the nano boost right there, considering Graviton Surge did most of the work up front.
Guess so.
But better safe than sorry. Had to flip that if they were going to continue on this map. BK Stars not with a lot right now. It's going to take them some time to build up some more ultimates and get a solid push off. And Breck is able to control that choke point with the Earth Shatter.
Yeah. I mean, MVP Infinity has two great ults to hold this with. Nano Boost, Earth Shatter does a great job. Bunny trying to take down Sylph. Staying alive for the moment, though.
Yeah, incredibly annoying. Bunny's been great. This is the Bunny Tracer of old that we're used to seeing, constantly harassing those backlines. Another barrage.
Wow, comes in. He gets one kill before being taken out by One Fact. One Fact with the nano boost, but Bunny comes in, negates that one. And now BK Stars, I believe they flipped the point back again. They're just trying to survive it through overtime now.
Wow, that was
They got it.
a very impressive combo to start things up. BK Stars
Yeah.
decisively winning on Oasis.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. I did not expect this level of play coming out of BK Stars after what we've seen from them this season, but the DPS stepped up. Burner suddenly is this threat on Pharah that we didn't know was going to come, and here they are, 1-0 so far in this best of 5.
Yeah, if they're gonna, I'm not sure they're going to be able to carry that triple DPS success. We haven't seen a whole lot of it in the tournament. Some teams like Cloud9 running it, but not running it in as coordinated a fashion. I mean, the constant harassment by Bunny's Tracer, MVP Infinity really needs to find an answer to that.